Tonight, decoding your kids. We're helping you spot risky behavior before it's too late. Until this year, most people had never heard of the club drug Molly, but after several suspected overdoses, the danger became clear.
So what else is out there that you haven't heard of, and what would you know the warning signs to look out for? Patrick Little is here now to help you crack the code, only on Eyewitness News.
Drug lingo has always been around, but as for the exact terminology, it's changed over the years. I talked to local experts to find out what kind of risky behavior is trending locally and just what kids are calling it these days. Often the lingo isn't obvious. Dabbing, earwax, BHO.
It's called butane honey oil or butane hash oil, and it's the THC from marijuana. It's extracted with butane.
Officer Leo Tatro works with teens as a school resource officer. He says not only is BHO popular locally, it's also much more potent with much higher THC content.
Marijuana in the 70s was about 1% THC. BHO is 60 to 85%.
Something else that's all the rage in local high schools, getting turnt with dirty Sprite.
It's like a cough syrup, prescription strength cough syrup with codeine and promethazine in it. And they're calling it like purple drink or sizzurp. And it's just that stuff mixed with Sprite and a Jolly Rancher oftentimes for flavor.
We had Officer Tatro decode some other popular drugs. MDMA, better known as ecstasy, also Molly, X or E. Cocaine, also known as Coke, Big C, White, Dust, Yayo, and Blow.
It's probably code to parents because it's unfamiliar. If you're not listening to the latest rap song, you haven't heard, Jay-Z or Lil Wayne rap about whatever the current thing that they're calling it is.
Now, websites like noslang.com translate pop culture lingo. So, for example, you type in the word yayo, translate slang, cocaine. Decoding kids gets even trickier when online messages look like this. If you couldn't decode it, you're not alone. We've learned a survey from the Partnership for a Drug-Free America found a third of parents are worried technology makes it harder to decode their kids. Stacy Kite studies kids and online behavior.
The disconnect is that parents don't understand the internet as much, and they use that as an excuse to not deal with the issue.
So while technology and terminology will continue to change, both Kite and Tatro say the message stays the same. Keep an eye out for code and talk to your kids.
Be interested in what they're interested in. If they're interested in technology, figure it out. Have that common ground.
Now, the experts I spoke to also say to be upfront and honest with your kids. If you let kids know you're watching them, chances are they'll be more honest with you. I'm Patrick Little, Eyewitness News.